Welcome to the All Life's Hats podcast, hosted by Tanae Hoffman, where we talk about all life's hats we wear. Today's episode is about us women. Now, this topic actually came about over a pair of pants. Can someone explain to me why women's pants, 75% of the time don't have pockets? We need pockets, people. And I know it seems like a dumb thing to have a rant about. But if you think about it, there's a lot of things that don't make sense us women have to deal with, and guys don't. My biggest pet peeve is pockets. Some of my favorite pairs of pants don't have pockets. They look like they do, but they don't. Why is there a pink tax? Just because it's pink and marketed for girls, it should not cost more than a guy. Case in point, have you seen the razor aisle at Target? Same things, same products, different prices. Explain that to me. No one can. So the idea for this episode was basically how much different it is for girls than guys in the world. And I'm not here to bash guys. I like guys. I grew up with guys. I'm classified as a tomboy, really, because I'm more likely to have a pair of jeans on and a shirt, case in point, than be dressed up. Not to say I don't like dressing up. You just would never see me in heels unless I absolutely have to. I'm a sneakers or no shoes kind of girl. But as a girl, as a woman, we deal with some stupid stuff just because of our gender. For instance, I'm a realtor. Even though by statistics sake, we're 60% women, we still get discriminated because we're women sometimes, because there are some guy realtors that think they know all and just want to be Mr. Macho. I've dealt with a few. And it's ridiculous. We're all the same people. We're all human. We all, at the end of the day, want to do right for our clients and get our paychecks. But that doesn't make you better than me. I was originally supposed to be an engineer. I went to a vocational high school. I went to BCIT, go West Tech. And I was in pre-engineering. 4 girls in a class of 16. But I can brag because out of us 4 girls, we're the top 4 in our graduating class of 247, I think. So girls rule in that sense. But I went to college for engineering the first time I went, when I went to Penn State. And the amount of girls in my classes when I was taking them for math and sciences was ridiculous, because there was only a few. It was like, I don't like standing out personally because despite how I act, I'm kind of shy. So standing out is not my thing. Like, my wedding was a bit challenging for me because all eyes on me. I don't like that. But to think that, there's such things as boy jobs or girl jobs, it's just dumb to me. I'm the kind of person that thinks if you can do it, anybody can do it. That's kind of how I raised my daughter. If you've seen previous episodes, I've talked about her where she's very rounded. She's a warrior princess. Greasehead. She knows how to do an oil change and change brakes. Don't ask. But she will give you a tea party and do your nails. That's just how she is. But these conceptions about being a girl or boy are so dumb to me. Like, I was afraid of pushing an idea on my daughter. You have to be a girly girl. You have to be this or that, or make sure she plays with certain things. No, if she wants to play with dolls is all good. If she wants to play with trucks is all good. Whatever floats her boat, because that can change any day. For me, my ideas. I love football. Favorite sport. Only one that will keep my attention. I love the Eagles. Yay. Good or bad, don't start. I know. We've had our issues. And I love to cook. I love to bake. But I'm also a big geek. Like, I love Marvel movies. I Love Stitch. I have a tattoo on my leg to prove it. I love collectibles. You can see me I used to go to Comic-Cons all the time. So I'm the biggest, probably dork you'll ever meet. But do I like to be fancy sometimes to get my hair done and the nails done? Yeah. Right now I have rainbow hair. For the child, I'll do anything. I'm that mom. But being yourself is what's most important to me. Girl, guy, or anything. It shouldn't be prejudice. It shouldn't be preconceived notions. If you're an a-hole, you're an a-hole. But own it. You like wearing dresses and you're a guy. Go ahead. Do what makes you feel you. I feel cool with leggings and a t-shirt. I don't like shorts. I don't like showing my legs. That's just me. If you like to put makeup on all the time, that's you. I am amazed about the girls that can do like the wings and the side or like the different colors. You'll notice in my podcast, I don't wear makeup. One, I kind of don't own any, but mostly I'm terrible at it. I think it's the coolest thing ever. I had a friend of mine the other day who was upset because someone said she looked pale and sick because she wasn't having makeup on. She just didn't feel like wearing it that day. And it really hurt her because it's like, if you don't do certain things or act a certain way, people like look at you weird or say things. It's like, no, if you feel like putting your face on, as some people say, do it. If you don't, go ahead. Do you know how many times I've gone to Target with slippers on, some sweatpants and a shirt and winged it? Do I look crazy? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. Because I needed my child's milk. That's a whole different gambit. Or her Pop-Tarts, and I just need to run to the store. It shouldn't matter what we wear, what we do, as long as we're just good human beings. And that's what I teach my child. That's kind of what I teach. Or not exactly teach, but what I give off to people. I try to have a nice aura. Like, the funny thing about me is that a lot of people call me, my nickname in my office is Sunshine. And it was before the rainbow hair. Everybody thinks I have just a bubbly personality. I get along with everybody. They're kind of shocked when I say I don't like certain people. But other people go, it's not surprising I don't like certain people. I'm a very loyal friend. If you my peoples, you my peoples. If you're not, I'm not going to bother with you. That's just how I am. But I try to be that light for people because you never know when people just need a hug or a smile or a dumb joke. I'm full of them. I'm very self-deprecating. I make fun of myself a lot. I mean, a lot. And it's not because I have low self-esteem. I mean, I used to, but not so much anymore. It's just because that's how I get through awkward situations. That's just who I am. So if you are who you are, be who you are. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks, says. I can easily say that because I'm behind a camera or behind a mic and say, it's easier said than done. But at the end of the day, if your internal voice is louder than the external forces, you'll be okay. And I personally deal with a very, very hard internal voice because I am the hardest person on myself. I am my own worst enemy. Just like most women's, they're personally their own worst enemy, and they get in their own way. But sometimes that's why you have friends, family, other people around you to help you through those times. If you don't, then I can be that one because I'm more than willing to talk to you. I just had a call the other day of someone called me with one thing, never talked to me before, but we started a conversation on one topic, and it led to us having lunch. And I kind of forgot what our original topic of the conversation was, but we ended up having a very good, just open dialogue because you just needed someone to talk to. So that's what it comes down to. If you need someone to talk to, if you need someone to make you feel like you're not alone, you don't want to be alone, find that person. I'm a big advocate for therapies. I'm a big advocate for just having of self-care, just that alone time. That time just talk. This is kind of why I made this podcast too, because sometimes I just want to talk. That kind of sounds bad. But I have a lot of ideas, have thoughts in my head that I need to get out. Some people might agree with them. Some might not. But hey, it's my outlet for myself and other people. So for this episode, I want to give a shout out to a place that actually is very welcoming. And it's an odd place to say it's very welcoming, but it's my favorite coffee shop in the entire world. It's called Evermore Coffee Roasters in Burlington. They used to be in the corner of, in the middle of nowhere. You kind of couldn't see them where they were. If you know Burlington City, Wheatley's Pharmacy, that little alleyway street. But they're now on Pearl Street under the new apartments. They are awesome people. The owners are awesome. They are the sweetie people in the world. They have some of the best coffee I know. They energize me every morning for the most part after I drop off my daughter. And that place since I go there all the time, they know my name. They know generally what I order. They're just the sweetest people in the world. So if you ever need a cup of coffee, if you're ever in Burlington City, if you need a nice spot to just chill and people watch, because I do that, and just be around a good environment, a calm environment, just out of your house, definitely check them out. And if you don't want to sit down, you can definitely take a walk on the waterfront. It's nice on a good day. I wouldn't recommend when it's windy because it gets really cold by the river. Thank you for checking out the All Life's Hats podcast. Stay tuned for more.